back down inside. There's a 2 off the reverse by Ryan Roach. KJ Lee. Twitty. Chose. Got the 3 ball. This season. 6th best in the league. From the wing. 3 ball thrown in by Paul Graves. Side Paul Graves. Straight away KJ Lee. Morton left open. Knocks down another 3 ball.
Double or triple team, still went up strong with 2 hands, went up with it.
Chose for Lee, and KJ Lee knocks down a 3 ball. Now Lee out deep. KJ driving, and nice off the window for a pair.
They're tough for Richmond.
KJ Lee. Outside Roach. Chose. Gives the Skyhawks the lead. Hudson averages 11 points and 6 rebounds per game. KJ Lee to the corner. Wide open. Brandon Twitty hits a 3. KJ Lee now for the Skyhawks with a 1-point lead inside 5 minutes to go. Backdoor cut, and there's 2 for Will Morton. For Twitty. And there's Chose on the cut for 2. KJ Lee will take it and make it.
What a
left-handed.
That was a strong move. He was well defended.
And he should do it with that one. Chris Krause has no fouls. Comes into Richmond, lets it fly, no good, and that'll do it. Final score, Stonehill Skyhawks 74. And the Bentley Falcons 70. Another terrific game, 16 points, 7 rebounds. Got a little hairy there down the stretch.
Yeah, it was tough. I missed 2 big free throws. I definitely have to get back in the gym tomorrow, first thing tomorrow, but I'm lucky we came out with the win.
When you're out for a couple of games, you get a chance to watch. Do you learn anything when you play a lot of minutes, but when you're injured and you're just watching, what are you learning? What are you picking up, if anything?
Yeah, well, last game out of Delphi, I got a chance to really watch the whole game, and what I learned is our team is very talented. We're very young, but we're very talented. It reminded me of the Warriors, to be honest.
That's fair.
Yeah.
5 games to go, and with this win tonight, you tie for 3rd in the NE10. You got another tough test coming up on Saturday. What's going to be the difference coming down the stretch? You've had games where you could beat anybody, and you've had games where you couldn't beat anybody. What has to happen to this team next 5 games to qualify for the postseason?
Yeah, well, our coach constantly preaches consistency and effort. As you saw in the first half, we had about 26 points, and we knew we were way better than that. So second half, we tried to come out stronger and more aggressive, and we did a good job with that.
You sure did. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, KJ.
Thank you.
Just the crucialness right now, just with the standings and everything, and I mean, Bentley, we've been kind of just back and forth a little bit in the standings for the last little while, and neck and neck, and this is a big one. You know, a great win overall. I mean, any game is a big win, especially to right now heading back on our side of the division, and you know these guys with the standings where they're at. This is a really critical and crucial win, and just a really, really good win. I thought it was a really gutsy win by our guys. First half was kind of neck and neck, you know, just back and forth, and they were up 1. Low scoring for both our 2 teams who can put up a lot of points. And I don't think we played with enough energy early. We looked a little tired. Just played a little sluggish, you know, and that's a really good team, and you can't do that against good teams. But our group really responded and played a great second half, and came out with a really, really good win. Especially as we said with the standings and with this time of the year heading back on our side of the division, and the first game back going to start this off the right way is a really good win. KJ was great tonight. It was great to have him back in the lineup, you know, where we absolutely need him, and with what he brings and what he does for our team and how he spreads the floor, or how he attacks the middle of the floor with the floor being spread, and how dynamic he is out there. He just gave us a great lift coming back in uniform today after being gone for the last 2. 16 points, 7 rebounds, you know, a 3.0 assist turnover ratio. that's a really good game, for a point guard, let alone anyone. So he was great tonight, and we needed it. We've missed him. We dropped one the other day down at Adelphi with him not in lineup, and absolutely could have used him. But I'm sure he's going to be a little sore after this one with the injury that he had, and he'll get some time to hopefully rest, recover. But we got to keep going, and he's got to be ready to go again. But he had a great game tonight. I thought they did a good job, Bentley. just with staying home with certain guys and their attention to detail with their scout gave us some problems early. Our guys just trying to figure out just openings and holes in their defense, and they did a really good job. But we were able to just sort of wear them down a little bit and find some creeps or some just openings and holes as it went on. And we've got a lot of guys who can do multiple things offensively, and 4 guys in double figures. Owen Chosa, our freshman who came on off the bench, gave us another double-digit game. A really good lift from him, but it was good to see from our guys. The ball got moving in the second half, and we started doing some of the things that we talked about, how we wanted to attack them, and it really started to open up some holes in their defense, and it was great to see. First half to second half, kind of to what you're saying, the ball movement was big. I thought in the first half we just kept playing on one side of the floor. And if we got a pass and we got into screen action or slipped off of some switches, I thought the ball kept going back to the same side. A guy would try to dribble it or hit it to the top, and then they'd kick it back to the same side, and we weren't able to shift their defense and move it. And they were staying home with certain guys and doing a good job just with their details of scouting us, and it didn't allow, with our lack of ball movement, it didn't allow us to try to get them chasing a little bit. So we definitely got the ball moving better in the second half. We're able to do some more things that we talked about, and it just gave us some openings, and we were able to attack some recovery closeouts, and it put them in chase mode a little bit. And the cage was a big part, getting to the paint. I thought Ryan Roach did a good job getting inside the defense and finding guys. And then Will started attacking the rim a little bit, and Danny and Brandon. It was good to see just collectively across the board. Another tough opponent, Southern New Hampshire coming in Saturday, and playing Bentley tonight, Southern New Hampshire, the rest of this division. I mean, it's just, like we've been saying, we tell our guys, you preach it to them, just you can't take any nights off. And we've got tonight, just lo and behold, it was another grind and a tough battle. And this time of the year, every single team is fighting for their lives and fighting for either positioning or to keep their season going or to host or to have NCAA berths. There's just so much on the line, and that's what this league is from start to finish. And it's hard for these guys, for anyone who comes in the league, to understand that this actually begins November 18th or 19th when that season starts, that positioning and that stuff actually really begins. You got to be ready to go back in the fall. But now you're in, here in January. It's just it's kind of our same message, same approach. But we're going to have our work cut out for us, obviously, on Saturday with these guys with SNU, who just their offensive firepower, their ability to attack you at a lot of different positions and get to the paint, get to the basket, and they got guys who can knock down shots. Their athleticism, their quickness, they're really tough to stop. So we got to be ready to guard, and we got to be ready to show up with toughness, show up with that sense of urgency and that mindset that we did in the second half tonight.